Okay, I think we're live. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all doing today? Bit exciting of a stream yesterday. Um, I thought it'd be nice to kind of enjoy the nighttime music of Turiola because I've been sitting here enjoying it until the stream started. Come on in, sit down there. I'm gonna be adjusting some volumes from the last stream. Apparently, my game audio was extremely low, so I apologize in advance. If it's too loud now, please say something in chat. I will adjust it. The in-game volume set to like below 50, so it's pretty comfortable for me. But if it's too loud for you guys once I switch over to the overlay, please let me know. Let's see here. Boom. Hello. We're so back. People are starting to slowly funnel in. Anyway, last time that we played, a lot of things happened, a lot of introductory stuff. Of course, because, you know, this is how gaming works. I have played a little bit off camera, but not too much. We are going to turn in a new quest. So I think it would just be good to just jump right in. I'm having a lot of fun with this DLC. It's very fun. It's just so much little things that you learn about the world and the things to see, and the things to explore. If anything, the only thing that I don't like is not being able to get around very easily, which is kind of like the standard for MSQ stuff. Trying to figure out, okay, where am I going, you know, and how am I gonna get there? But the usual. What's up, Luke? How's it going? Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. Complete this. Wait, I'm not high enough level for this? Oh, this is embarrassing. My monk is not high enough level for this, and no, I have no classes at level 91. Ah, crap. Ugh. Well, that's awkward. Well, I guess today's gonna be a bit of a grinding day. I say we do some of the side quests until we can do some of the main quests. What's going on here? Wing of Protection Scout. Scout the Wing of Protection on his lookout for a likely adventurer. New dawn, a new hunt. You there. You're Kiara Hime, aren't you not? The adventurer from across the water who's been lending the third promise her strength? That's me. Well, then well met. To tell the truth, I've been meaning to make your acquaintance for some time. I have a proposition for you. You are familiar with Eorzean hunts, yes? Well, we have something very similar here in Toriola, and having heard much of your philanthropic spirit, not to mention your capacity for violence, we very much would like to recruit you for our cause. If you're interested, speak with my associate Bala Al Ghul, the ex-brawler and the master of the hunt, and administers to the bills and squares overlooking the port. Tell him the Wing of Protection recommends you. Spoiler, 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 you're the warrior of light. Can you believe it? Anyway, welcome to the stream, Kappa. I'm apparently not high enough level for me to do the next story quest, so we're doing some side stuff today. Yeah, I apparently I did not reach the... I look. I don't know. I think I spread out the EXP too much from the MSQ. So we're just going to be doing some side stuff. I think I'm getting the hunt board unlocked, which would help. What do we have here? Your posture could use some work, but you've got good eyes. Eyes that have seen a few things. Here to sign up? I legit have only done the MSQ, but have you done it with multiple classes? I switched between my white mage and monk frequently. And yes, I am here. Yeah, there you go. That's the problem. Wing Protection recommended you, do they? Well, we're always on the lookout for new hunters, and if you're good enough for Mukulamat, you're good enough for us. That's very good. Yeah, I realized that. Pleasure to have you with us, Kirola. Suppose I better get down to instructions. Maybe I don't need to. The whole idea came from your side of the sea, after all. It was Kona who showed us your ways. Either way, I'll keep it brief. Our hunts work much in the same way they do in Eorzea. We put a bounty on those beasts and prove themselves an enemy of the people. You kill them, and bring us back the proof, you get reward. While your repetition, you may proceed to universal rules, and the rule is I have to test every hopeful out on beginner builds. I can't have every youngling with nothing to her name but a plowshare and a dream of glory skipping merrily way to her doom. Did you do your roulettes? I have not done any roulettes today. I have never done a single roulette since I started this game. Put yourself into Tural, and I'll give you some bigger, bitier fish to fry. Dawn hunts are now accessible. Cool. Living room will give you the half level you're missing. Alright, so I just gotta... It's just the hunts. That's fine. Do you want to do roulettes with me? I don't think we've actually friended each other on here. I don't think I can add you. We have not. Is it possible for you to join this world? Data center, different data centers and such. Oh, you're gonna have to data center travel. Are you able to, or is that still not available right now? Oh, he's typing. You got cut off by an ad. You got 2 more ads. Oh. You gotta subscribe, my guy. Nothing I can do about that. Then again, Fates can also give me the 1 level ID. They give like a lot of XP early on, so I'm gonna go do that. Waiting for the ad to end. He's talking to me. I gotta get that bread. I'm sorry, Koth. Instance 1? Sure. There's just so many instances because there's so many people. There's a fate over here. Let's go do that. Welcome back, by the way. We're just gonna do some fates. It shouldn't take too long to get the XP for it. Oh my god, ow! Why? Ow! Why? What did I do to deserve this? These are gross, but they're good XP, okay? Ow! Stop lagging my game. Oh man, I really need to fix that. I like fates. They're consistent form of EXP. Alright. I do next to no damage, and that's real cringe. Aside from bows in deep dungeons, I mean, I've never really done any of them. Well, this person has a lot of dudes around you. Hey, can I join in on this? By the way, tell me if the game is too loud. Because I'm adjusting volumes right now. Not party for a duty finder, okay. Dude, I am popping off with this damage though. But no, tell me, is the audio too loud? Is it too quiet? I can adjust it to make it more comfortable for everyone. Because last time when I was reviewing the VOD, it was a bit quiet, and it was kind of hard to hear anything. Keep them grouped up, guys. This is so weird. Monk has gotten like a massive rework, and it's really hard for me to remember these new controls. Also, I just noticed I have 3 charges on my dash, which is pretty cool. Why can't I use perfect balance? Oh, I'm not in combat anymore. Okay. We kill him that fast. Bam. I don't know what it is about Monk that's so satisfying. You do such a massive damage up close. You did a bam, punch them. These in. That should be the last of it, right? Yeah. Cool. Monk is that kind of class where you just sit there and breakdance on some foes. You never expect them. I know I could do some duty roulettes, but I want to do more new content. I haven't unlocked any of the dungeons yet, so I wanna do some of this new stuff. Circle around them, and you punch. That's not bad. 335k. I'll take that. There's just not a whole lot of fates I can access in this area. I won't go up there yet. Calm yourself, God. We be gaming. It may have been a little too loud. Their story stays peak. Okay. But no, Koth, is the game too loud? Is it too quiet? I need confirmation on someone else's end. I don't know if if it's like blowing out anyone's eardrums right now. You think it's fine? Okay. Because when I was in combat, it looked like it was peaking a little bit, so let's do sure. Oh, also, Miles' subtle thing that I thought was kind of funny. Mounts now have lean when you're moving side to side, which I think is kind of cute. I think where's my yokai one? Here it is. No, not that one. The one with you on it. They lean side to side. It's really silly. I like it a lot. I thought that was new. Yeah, it was new. The mounts totally do that. I guess I gotta go across the river. These fates are just getting plowed by people, so I don't have flight, so I gotta just manually get there. Gotta put the MSQ on pause. Only seen the expansion in the SD S-Fenrir. I see. Yeah, no, they definitely do lean now. Wonder if my UFO leans. It's about the same. Okay. Here's me. I gotta go. I need this fate. Don't mind me. Don't finish it without me, guys. Coming. Going as fast as I can. Oh, there's so many people over here. Oh my god. Let me in. Let me in. Yes. Oh, it's lagging. While mount speed is only 100% increase, and you get by riding mats, SES moves at max ground speed at all times. Yeah, you told me about that yesterday. I just don't have the $25 for a mount right now. Nice. All right. Doing these fates will still get me some gems too, so it'll be pretty useful later. The other thing is, okay, wait. So, is it spoilers to ask if I get up here, if I can get up here on my own without flying? Because I'm assuming story reasons this gets fixed at one point, so I can get up there. That's what I'm messing on expansion. Okay, understandable. Because my thing is I want to get up there, but I physically cannot. It seems like the only path. I don't know what this guy's doing. Sir, it is broken. Where are you going? He wants to believe. Well, apparently you get up there later. That's what I kind of figured. Definitely, because there's like another fate here I would love to go to. I just haven't gotten it yet. Let's do some more of these blue quests over here. Knock those out. Here this way. Getting some blue quests out of the way while I'm leveling up is actually kind of fun. I don't mind learning about some more new stuff and getting things unlocked. All right, so what are you? Right for the offer. Oh, you're one of these quests. Okay, that's actually helpful. You're Wokomon's companion, are you? Kisala. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna call it Key. Key smiles upon you. I have hoped to get I hope the great would guide one of the village's savers to me. You see, the time has come for us to make our customary offerings to Key as a ceremony we hold dear, and I would invite you to participate as an honored guest. Okay. A higher level zone. I can't figure that. So you will join us there then. Oh, that makes me happy that my feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is a fruit that grows to the southwest, and they must be so ripe that they fall into the earth. Gather 3 and deliver them to Lunalia at the shrine. Blutshinder has appeared in the chat, so I'm gonna go get that. Okay, so that's that quest, and let me go grab this other one. I'm assuming this is another 8-bit current. Square Enix FFXIV likes to break their maps into 2 zones to save space. While they normally do 6 maps, they provide 10 different level zones. I see. What do you got? Another 8th current? Yep, okay. Oh, Kali, Kiarla. Of course I know your name. Who isn't familiar with Wokomon's champions? Not to mention your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. Anyway, I'm Lahanu. I have the honor of being the wind's chosen. It is my feathers which adorn the festival's float. I feel the wind has guided you to me for a reason. As a visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend, I will offer you a chance to strengthen our bonds. Perhaps you're familiar with the Landsguard. It's customary amongst the Wind's Chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as gifts every few years. At this very moment, one of the number is making their way to Okehanu to receive our offering. But there isn't much more to it than a simple delivery, and I think you'd be interested in taking part. It would deepen your understanding of our ways, and perhaps you and this member of the Landsguard will become fast friends. I would start with a small task if you're willing. Nanshi is the name of our guest, and he was due to arrive some time ago. I fear he may be lost. Could you search the road for him? I'll stay behind in case he arrives here after all. Sure. So this one's closer. And there's another fate this way. That's already 33% done. Jesus. I'm going. Hopefully I can make it. 40%. I see them. Wait up, guys. I want to play the game too. Oh my god, these guys are huge. I'm coming. Bring him over here. I don't even know where I am. I'm surrounded. God, if only... Oh, I should be Blue Mage for this, but I would get annihilated. Okay, cool. Oh my god. I would love to get the free XP from this dude. Being a level 90 over here, Blue Mage. Too bad I'm too weak. I need to grind in the Endwalker areas a bit more before I can do this. Actually, it was kind of funny going through the going through some of the new stuff of the classes and what they've added in terms of new skills and whatnot. It's a bit overwhelming. My primary 3 classes have been Monk as my DPS, Paladin as my tank, and White Mage as my healer. Right. I've been afraid to kind of branch out because some of the other classes scare me a bit. I tried Summoner, I'm just not very good at it. And then I thought Reaper was kind of cool for the first 2 levels that I did with it. And I'm like, all right, moving on. Hello, what's up? You're looking for me? Well, no, Hanu, unless you're molting something awful. Ah, so that's the way of it. Well, now that you found me, I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. I joined the Landsguard hoping I could bust some skulls, slaughter some beasts. You know, use these muscles of mine. But my first assignment, I'm lugging crates of supplies around. It's not exactly what I had in mind. I suppose complaining won't get this done any faster. Let's go meet Lanu Han. I am warping back. The only reason I picked up Monk is because I think it's really fun to punch things. It's just something satisfying about just running up on folks and just like, all right, we're throwing hands. Ooh, that's another fate. We could grab that before I do this. They already started it. Good lord, they are fast. Ow. Why do you beat me? What did I do? Ow! Why? Ow! Stop it! Stop beating me! There needs to be a reason for these. Because I love you. Also, Will, welcome to the stream. Okay, what up? I'm here now. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Ow! Ow! Why? What did I do? Why are you beating me? Stop it! This is abuse! I did nothing to deserve this beating. It came out of nowhere. Alright, warping back. You ran out of cranberries. You gotta watch somewhere to get more. Or I think subscribing gives you like a pretty decent chunk as well. I'm unfamiliar. Literally just getting beaten. Oh my god! Why? It comes out of nowhere every time. I'm just talking and you guys just abuse me. I went horribly the wrong way. Here's the fruit that I need. The Voltive fruit. Yoink. Let's see. There's a couple others. Yeah, there. Yoink. Oh, I moved. No, let me get it. You suck. There we go. Anyway, get my fruit. That's a yip. I like my yip sound effect. Yip. Alright. We don't need a warp for this one because it's literally right there. I need to hotbar a new mount. I don't want to use these two. You know what? I earned these. I'm gonna use it. Give me my Whisper Go-Go. I'm feeling a bit silly today. Oh, excuse me. That was very rude of me. And then I'll hotbar my motorcycle. See, we ride in style. Can't wait to fly with this thing. Yo, what up? Got your thing. You found him. Now we can begin. Before the gift of feathers is to be bestowed, there's some proper steps that must be taken. Firstly, I bid warms of welcomes to Nanshi. As the wind's chosen, it is my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. As one of the Landsguard, it behooves me you become familiar with all corners of the continent, yes? It comes to me, then come to me at the center of Okehanu, where you can behold the entire village at once. Alright. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, let's take a look. All this rain. Isn't it beautiful? Take it all in. This is Okehanu. As you can see, our homes are made from wood and reeds, both of which the forest blesses us with its abundance. But nature's blessings are to be treated with care, for dry reeds can easily catch flame. And if they do, we risk setting our entire village alight. Building waterways through Okehanu is a way to protect us from such an instance, but aquatic beasts can travel them as well, and when these beasts become too great in number, we beseech the Landsguard to cull them. Do you now? I always thought hunting duty was just a way to keep us sharp. While I'm here, I'll make sure nothing troubles your home. All of Okehanu would thank you. And now for the reason you came, the feathers of the wind's chosen. They are to adorn the equipment worn by the Landsguard. The design invokes the image of a key. Hey, Trechik, thanks for the sub for 2 months. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Oh, a hydrate. Oh, thank you very much. I was actually getting thirsty. Been talking a bit. Ow, I got ow. I was drinking. Yeah. The design invokes the image of the key. A great bird revered by all of Hanu Hanu. The feathers give it a touch of authenticity that makes the soldiers appear all the fiercer. Oi. Ow. Why? Oh, you want me to hydrate again? Okay. only have so much juice. Don't make me burn through it. The design evokes the image of I already said that. Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to make the Landsguard various needs. So without further ado, let's begin. I first ask that you come meet me at the gate to the southwest. You have a whole juice fridge. I know that, but I don't want to have to get up to replace it because you guys keep redeeming hydrate. I have to go get more. Fine. I should warn you, I'm not known for my delicate hands. Don't lie about your limit on juices. I'm not lying on limit. I'm lying about the accessible limit while I'm sitting here. Well, that went about as well as expected. Could you stay behind for a moment here? I would like to hear your opinion on Nanshi. He really doesn't want to be here. I have the same impression. Truth be told, his attitude is the same as every Landsguard troop who comes to receive this gift, and we're meant to fix it. Consider this a rite of passage of sorts. The Landsguard sends us troops whose rough edges want for polish, and the tasks we set before them serve as a whetstone. Over the course of our work, they gain a great insight into the history and meaning behind this exchange of gifts. Soldiers are with a tangible bond to their charge will protect it all the more shauntily. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some. But working alongside someone as capable as you, Nanshi may find the extra motivation he needs. Now then, let us proceed to the southeastern gate. And while this goes without saying, keep this little conversation between us a secret. Sure thing, Birdman. No, I'm not lying about my limit on juices. I don't want to burn through all of them that fast. There is such a thing as overhydration. You can drown, you know. What did I do to deserve this? Now I know why my superiors were. Ow my god! Ow! Can I hydrate again, bruh? What did I do to deserve this? Now that I know why my superiors are snickering behind my back as I departed. The Hano might think this bird god is worth all this trouble, but I want to get it over with. Oh wait, the quest continues? Let's really start cleaning feathers. Oh. I'm actually curious how this progresses. Now that everyone is here, it's time to begin. Together we shall make these feathers so striking that even Key will be envious. The first items we require are dyes and oils. The former is used to match the feathers with various uniforms worn by troops. The latter serves a different purpose. A nose pass. Someone go get that. As you can see by observing yours truly, Hano boasts feathers full and colorful. This is thanks to the oils our body secretes, which keep our coat from becoming drab and brittle. But the feathers we give to the Landsguard were molted long ago, and have since lost their natural luster. So we must apply oil to make them as vibrant as those of a Hanu in their prime. The task of gathering said oils and dyes falls to Kiara. Go to Bekbe, where a crate has already been prepared. In the meantime, Nanshi here will get the feathers. One feather at a time. Where is this? Oh wow, it's all the way over there. Alright. Hey, look, it's free XP. I can't complain about it. I normally don't do quests, but I'm actually curious to see how this progresses. Like, all the yellow quests. I paid for the DLC, I'm gonna be using all the DLC. If there's like a quest chain that like actually catches my attention, I do go through it. But most of them are just kind of, go collect this thing and then come back. Have a dye. Or like, a food as a reward. I'm like, thanks, man. Eat my fish. Oh no, you finish every side quest? You are insane. I do not have the patience to do every single yellow quest. If you were to look at my Inwalker map, you would be disappointed. It's an OCD of mine. That's the same thing that my friend Gwen does. She I think that's one of the reasons why she's still in Realm Reborn, because she doesn't really actually progress because she does only the yellow quest there. Which is fine and all, it's free XP, but I'm just like, alright. Like 16 quests I haven't done before Dawntrail drop. Really? You hear about the supplies? Good. Everything in that crate over there. It's heavy, so be careful not to drop it on those dainty toes of yours. Worse still, you might break a bottle of dye. The Landsguard artisan who designed their uniforms was very particular about their coloring, so not a single one could go to waste. There's nothing a soldier loves more than their equipment, so every detail has to be just right. Tread carefully as you can back to Lanahan. Oh, it's one of these missions. Interesting. Nope. I want this, thank you. 3 minutes. Oh, I moved. Okay, I have to avoid enemies too. I have an idea, actually. Can I do this as a gatherer? I can. Oh, you suck. No! You get with the gatherer, I can use sneak to get around. Oh, well. Where's my main? Oh. We'll be okay. Let's just stay on the path, I guess. Get them legs up. We be hustling. I wonder if other people can see me carrying this box. Oh my god. This is a lot farther than I thought it was going to be. I can't wait to get flight in this area. I'm really hoping that in this marshland I can find the fruit I was looking for. It's no guarantee. I don't want anyone to tell me if it's here or not. I'll learn on my own. But that is a personal preference of mine. I want to start getting my crafters and gatherers back up. I want to keep my crafter mentor status. I worked so hard for that. All right. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's just like the sprout crown," and like, yeah, for some people, for me, I genuinely was trying to go become a crafter. All right. Destination. Oh, he's all tuckered out. There you go. You both did excellent work today, Nanshi. It appears you might need some rest after your ordeal, How many feathers did you pack into that crate? Are you sure you didn't send me to get the dyes and oils? Be glad I didn't, Nanshi, for Kiana's crate is much heavier. She also carried it from a much greater distance. Ow! Really now? Here I thought I was stronger. Damn, bested by my first assignment. But that won't happen again. I've had enough rest, so let's get on with it. If you insist, Sanchi, let's proceed to the heart of the matter. First, we must dye each feather one by one, but be careful, for each color is needed in... Ow. Ow, my God. Ow. Ow. Fish, hey, welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? But be careful, for each color is needed in different quantities. Equipment used for attack is adorned with black feathers, while equipment used for defense is adorned with feathers in their original green. For those, we must carefully... Oh, hold on just a damn moment. We're dyeing all of these? One by one? I'll be an old man by then. It has to be, by the way. Say throw a few dozen of them in a big bowl of dye. Ah, but that will make the coloring uneven, Nancy. As I was saying, we must carefully apply oil to the feathers and bring out the original color, or they'll quickly become brittle. I see. A lot of busy work. This would be a test of patience, but with the three of us, it should be over before the moon turns. Probably. Worry not, for I am here to teach you how best to get the job done. I suppose I'm thankful for that. Truth be told, I never knew so much hard work went into our uniforms. For our brothers and sisters in the Landsguard, no effort is too great. The Hano Hano are honored that you wear our feathers. Are you surprised? As the witch chosen, seeing my feathers become a symbol of the great key fills me with joy unequaled in this world. And to have them adorn the Landsguard armor makes my joy all the sweeter. Few in Tural can claim such an honor, so there could be no mistakes. There's really more to this than I thought. Kind of won his armor now. I would like to apologize for how I've been acting. I see that now that things are done a certain way for a reason. So while I may grow old and gray in the doing, I'll see that every feather is dyed or oiled properly. At least we're in this together, eh, Kyo? No labor begins. Does the quest continue after this, or? Oh, it's just on top of me. I reckon I'll be clearing dye from my nails for some days yet, but I won't complain about honest work. Now I have to think about how to get these back to Toriola. Don't get ahead of yourself, young Nanshi. Yes, the hard part is behind us, but there's still more I would ask of you. As I said before, Ki is revered by the Hano Hano, and we must pay due respect to the use of its likeness. As such, there's time-honored rituals that must be followed before we give this offering to the Landsguard. It continues. The wind's blessing. Lana is eager to see its feathers blessed. Our next step is simple. We must bring the feathers before the likeness of Ki to the Kanzan Ultai. And have the priestess beseech the great bird to bestow the wind's blessing upon them. More lugging that crate around then? I can do it, but if we're going any further than last time, I might need a couple of breaks. Do not worry, Nanshi. I'll carry the feathers. I have something different in mind for the both of you. A friend of mine awaits you on the road to cause. Speak with him, and I'll do exactly as he instructs. Alright. Speak with the carefree Hanu all the way over here. Good God. Okay. We ride. We ride in style. We need to go down this bridge. The rain finally stopped, though, which is very nice. I get to enjoy the beautiful sights. Man, I can't wait to start saving up all the money from all the streams and whatnot to get a better PC. One of the things that I'm a bit bummed out about my computer is that it does everything well except for graphics. I don't really have a very strong GPU. And so I want to upgrade it, but my motherboard isn't strong enough to handle a stronger GPU. So it's a completely new build I gotta do, or a new rig I gotta find. Your guys' support and talking to me, and even the subscriptions and whatnot, it helps a lot. I thank you. Promise you, in the future, I'm going to be doing a lot more bigger games, a lot more graphically intensive stuff, and it's going to look at 60 FPS the whole time. Welcome, welcome. I understand you seek the blessing of the wind. The priestess requires a special type of bark to complete the ceremony, and your job is to gather it. But you must tread carefully, for the shores is where the trees are found teem with hungry beasts. I suggest clearing the area first so no one doesn't sneak up on you. I don't mind a bit of hunting, but these arms aren't meant for... Apologies. I suppose complaining about it is a habit I aim to break. Bigger games? Yeah, I want to do more graphically intensive games. Most of the games that I have are usually older titles, but there's a lot of newer ones that I just haven't been able to play because I can't stream them. My computer's not strong enough. It's all part of the process of making our equipment, isn't it? There's a reason we need this bark, so get the bark we shall. I'll search the south side, Kiara. You take the north. Bet. I love how I'm huge and I should not be fitting in this though. I just kind of am. It's the most uncomfortable thing to be riding. Yeah, I don't really play very many modern games because I just don't have the technology for it. Never been super into those kind of things. Oh, are we fighting? Them fighting words? Them be fighting words. That's what I thought. Shut your mouth. Get out of here. Yeah. In bark, it looks like there's more this way? Yeah, okay. We ride. This is what gaming's all about, baby. What other game, really, when you think about it, what other game can you ride a funny ghost float as a giant cat lady in the middle of the Latin American swamps? None. I ask you, please point it out. Well done, you two. You brought exactly what I asked, but I suppose that you're still curious as to why the bark had to be from those specific trees. The answer lies within the legend of Key. You see, their ancestors hailed from a different land and were guided here by the Great Bird, but upon their arrival, they found perilous woodlands overrun by hungry fiends. Many Hanu were lost to the gluttonous appetite of the wilds, and they have nearly succumbed to despair. But Key let out a mighty screech, and it echoed throughout the land, setting the trees aglow. Taking this divine guidance, our Bellegarde ancestors took bark from the trunks and burnt it. The smoke wafted through the air, and the beasts found it so repugnant that they were forced to flee one and all. Since that day, warriors would burn incense before battle in the hopes that it would ward them from harm. Thus, we blessed Landsguard's feathers in the same way, that they, too, might bask in Key's protection. Now, take the bark to Kazanakali. And along the way, I'll be glad if you offered your sincerest prayers to the Great Bird. Okay, bye. That man just dipped. Ah, man. Anyway, how have you guys been today? Anything interesting happen? Like, how's been your playthrough? Like, spoiler free, of course, but how's it been? Are you like excited to see me? It's been good. Are you excited to see me do something in the future, or are you just like you just don't want to say? Man, just got jumped. How to use duties for almost every dungeon in trial, though. Oh, is it? Wait, I don't understand why. There's so many people queuing for these things. So how in the world is there like is there a big line for these or something? I just got to do a real party. Oof, that's rough. We're finally here. Mind giving me your bark? I'll deliver it to the Hanu priestess. Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Kiara. Once I'm finished, let's offer our prayers. I wouldn't want to disappoint our host after all. I was so far ahead of the math that it takes a while. Oh, okay. There's still not a whole lot of people doing the things yet. Gotcha. That's why you gotta slow yourself down. Do some of the side quests, dude. It's the drawback of rushing the story, yeah. The Hanu take their traditions seriously, don't they? I knew they wished for good harvests and such, but I never imagined we Landsguard were in their thoughts all this time. This has been an eye-opening experience, to be sure, but I can't help but wonder why we're so important to them. Why allow us to use their revered god in the designs of our equipment? Aren't you a Landsguard yourself, and you ask such questions? Uh-oh. Did he say something naughty? You're Kiara, aren't you? I'm Zuhali. I know we have you to thank for Ilahana's success, but even so, I must ask that you stand aside. No. You're a Nanchi of whom I have heard much. I'm surprised you have the gall to step foot into such a sacred place. While the elders may sing praises of the Landsguard, their minds have been warped by too many Moltecs. The new generation is sick of their ceaseless chirping. You have to say your lines. Remember how we practiced? What? Oh, yes, I understand. We heard you complain when you took the feathers. We saw that the stain in your eyes. Someone with such disrespect for a history doesn't deserve to bask in Key's grace. What? But I... Is this part of the rite of passage? Rite of what? Listen not to careless ramblings. Don't you see we refuse to suffer this land guard to be in Okehanu? Listen well and remember. The sacred likeness of Kiyo is once reduced to shredded reeds. By whom, you ask? By none other than Gul Jaja, Dawn servant and founder of the Landsguard. No, the Dawn servant would never. This misdeed will never be forgiven. If you have any pride in your position, you should be ashamed at your ignorance and lack of disrespect. How will you answer for that? Yes, you must answer. Answer well, or we'll be very angry with you. Are they gaslighting him? I really hope they're gaslighting him because that's going to be really funny. I had no idea about this history of conflict. Why didn't Lanu Hanu say anything? And why am I taking the blame for the past? In any case, we can't stay here. I have to think about this. Yoink. We did it. We saved the world. Yeah, what up? Nanshi's answer. Give me food. I don't see why Sohani would lie, but now I have never heard of the Dawn Servant's affront to Hanohara. And why would Lanu Hanu act so proud to have his feathers adorning our equipment? I'm no good with numbers, but even I can tell something doesn't add up here. We have to find out the truth for ourselves. You might be right. It was once my ignorance that seemed to set her off, after all. Whatever happens, I'd like to leave here on the Hanu's good side. Well, our best bet is probably to return to Okehanu. If anyone can tell us the truth about what happened to the Dawn Servant, it would be Lanu Hanu. Interesting. The plot thickens. I wasn't expecting this to become this. Also, do I have a blue quest here? Right for the offering. Oh, that's right. I need to do something here. I should have probably done that like ages ago. I got so sidetracked from all those funny side quests, dude. Yeah, I gotta deliver this. Here you go. I'm sorry, forgot to give that to you. Completely unrelated. Well, hello, and what do I owe this honor? I have fruit. Key will be most satisfied with these. Today, you're more than an honored guest. You are the very heart of the ceremony. After your efforts bringing Ilahana back to us, Kiyo is doubtless overjoyed to see you in this role. The fruit shall bear a powerful blessing indeed. Now, you must take the offering back to where you came. Deliver the breast of fruit to Anuhanu, and the ceremony will be complete. Go with haste. All right, I'll go do that. And I think that's where I need to go for this quest, too. So, it works out. Oh, stretching. I need to add a stretch redeem. We have a lot of throwing ones. I don't like nothing. We don't have a whole lot of things to help me like actually stay sane and healthy. Nachi, what's up? I don't see him, but the crates are not here either. He might have left to go to Kanzu Halaki already. Wouldn't we have seen him on the road if we had though? Yeah, the forest is vast, I suppose. Anyways, maybe one of the younger Hanohano around here can tell us if Zulhali's scorn is shared. Let's ask around. Alright. This one over here. One of them. Here you are. Yo, what up? Of course, every haunted knows the story of the Dawn Servant's visit, but it might be more accurate to call it a rescue. For at the time, our home was beset by beasts and fiends. When Galu Jaja heard this terrible news, he personally came to drive out every last one. So they are gaslighting him. It's either that or their story is just factually wrong for some reason. Alright, what's up, man? What's your story? Zulu Holly said all that? Well, I do remember hearing that when our ancestors beheld the ruined figurine, some of them viewed it as a terrible insult. Ow, my god! Ow! Why? What did I do? Did I spook you? A little bit? It was so silent. Just like getting beaten. Dude, it's the equivalent of just me chilling here in my room, just minding my own business, and then someone comes with a baseball bat and beats it, like cracks the side of my head for no reason. Just teleport in and bap, and then run away. Well, I do remember hearing that some of our ancestors beheld the ruined figurine. Some of them viewed it as a terrible insult, even though they were saved. That's my goal half the time, to beat me for no reason. Could that grudge have been inherited by their children and grandchildren? I cannot speak on such matters, but perhaps Lanu Hanu can. He is wise in our ways, and it makes an effort to befriend everyone he can. Interesting. I'm gonna take a sip of my juice. Ro chose to beat me instead of letting me drink water. Can you believe that? I trusted you. My goal is to spook you. It just comes out of nowhere. You know, you have the blurb should be set up, so I think that'll be a better way to like scare me with something. Pretty sure the spooky stuff is available, or at least the text-to-speech things to make it funny. I gotta make it randomly. Oh, okay, I understand. I'm gonna go turn in this blue quest while I'm here. Knock this out of the way. Ow! Got hit with that yip. Then bap. Alright. Wait, no. That's not the right way. Where am I going? I need to go down here. It's just my legs, I don't need them. Yo, what up? Have your thing. Welcome back. Was Lanu Hali impressed with your offer? Here's some blessed fruit. It was in another sack. Yes, I can feel Key's grace emanating from these. Thus, the ceremony is complete. Younger Hanu clamored to participate in this rite, you know. It said that the fruit offered to Key becomes imbued with its divine spirit, and all who carry them shall be blessed with great luck. Surely you will be too. Although you traveled far, I hope you feel enriched by the experience. Go with our gratitude, and may the wings of Keys sweep ill fortune from your path. Thanks, buddy. Sweet. Knock that one out real quick, and then go turn this in over here. How many of these things am I missing, actually? It would be in travel occurrence. So there's 4 of them where I'm at. No, 5. And there's a lot of, like, ones out in the field. Ugh. Yo, what up? The likeness of Key. My father actually worked to repair it. He told me the Dawn Servant's slaughter of the beast was swift and brutal, but left many of our shrines and homes damaged in its wake. But what choice did he have? The fiends were at our doors. My father and his friends agreed that it was better to be alive. At least that way they could rebuild. Alright, interesting. Here, I'm gonna go that way. Okay. I'm starting to like slowly piece together what's going on here, but I'm honestly curious. It's like a random yellow side quest I just decided to do, and it's actually pretty good. Yo, what up? Got your thing. What's the word, Kiara? From what I heard, the Dawn server really did destroy that sacred figurine. I see. I can't say I'm surprised that some of the Hanu Hanu would bear a grudge, so Zuli Holly was telling the truth. Something still doesn't sit right with me, though. The Dawn Servant wouldn't simply go on a rampage and leave the Hanu to clean things up. He'd have more compassion than that. Nanshi, Kiara, you won't believe what happened. Oh, God. I was surrounded by Zuli Holly and her cronies on my way to the shrine. They stole the crate of feathers out of my claws, saying no Landsguard should happen until Nancy gave his answer. I'm assuming you know what they're talking about? They said that if you ignore the demand, they'll burn every last feather. What? They got mad? Gods be good. I'm sorry, but can you go install them for a while? That's something I must look into first. Hate it when that happens. Don't burn my stuff. I know what you're thinking, Caroline. Isn't this going a little too far? I would answer the results just speak for themselves. Now we simply wait and see what Nancy brings us. Zuli Holly and the others are waiting to the south of the shrine. Let's go there and stall them, as Nancy requested. They are gaslighting him. You're making me walk all the way there again, aren't you? Yes, you are. I hate you. Here we go. You know what? No. I'm riding. Not doing this. Get my motorcycle. We ride. See, that's what I'm talking about. This lean is sick. I love it. It's subtle, but it really does bring to life a lot of these mounts. Also, I look good riding this motorcycle. There we go. Zero fear. And most of the mounts were like kind of just like there when you rode them. Not a whole lot were really really animated well. I mean, you still look stiff as a board sitting on one, but you know, there's nothing you can really do about that. MMO style things. Ko, did you ever do the Island Sanctuary stuff at all, or no? You did? Okay. Did you ever actually get all the mounts from it, or did you like, or did you not very much care for it? Because I maxed out my Island Sanctuary in a cutscene. Oh, you're in a cutscene. Okay, so I'll wait. No worries. Why is this place so pretty? Oh my god. Ferocity disappeared in the chat, so I'm gonna go get that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, what up? Ninja should be here soon. We're lucky to have you spur him into action, Kirola. While our methods may appear rather blunt to you, wait until Nancy speaks before before you judge us. Wait quietly and hear his answer. He's back. He's a runner. He's a track star. I don't know what I don't know why you made us wait so long, Nancy, but I hope whatever you found was worth it. I spoke with the eldest Hado in your village. He told me the story of the Dawn Serpent's village visit and the destruction of Key's likeness. The whole story. It seems he particularly the head of reason, was filled with anguish at the sight and offered his deepest apologies. To make amends, he devised a way to assemble an even more robust figurine for the remains of the previous one. His work was done overnight, and the head of Resolve called upon the whole village to celebrate their newfound peace. For the time in a long while, Ilahana commenced the Dawn and the Dawn Servant was chosen to ride the sacred float. After the festivities, the Dawn Servant said that when he finally established a unified nation in Tural, He wanted a motif representing a key to be among those used in the soldiers' uniforms. He declared that different tribes can forge friendships so long as they open their hearts to one another, and that his nation would be one, whereas peoples of all stripes could live in harmony. His soldiers would become a symbol of that promise. So you can learn for yourself, after all. But you should have come. You should have come here with knowledge that already seared into your memory. I know. I have no excuse for my ignorance, and the petulance born from it. Its experience has taught me so many things. And now, with full knowledge of this history, I'm filled with a much greater sense of purpose than before. I feel more keenly than ever that my duty as a Landsguard is to serve every corner of Tural. To fulfill that duty, we must have our equipment. So please, I beg you, entrust the feathers to me in good faith. He'll be a fine soldier. Don't you agree, Lanuhanu? What? We were gaslighting you this entire time. Yes, indeed. That was quite a moving display. My feathers were standing up straight. Thank you for looking after Nancy during his growth, Kiarla. You guys are weird. My growth? What are you talking about? Why, this is all a performance to guide you along the path to becoming a worthy Landsguard. Your rite of passage is complete. Oh, they're explaining everything, okay. So, my superiors were probably one over me. They were worried about me. I didn't realize my conduct was so concerning. To tell them what you told us, and their concerns will vanish. You'll be welcomed back with open arms. But before you do that, aren't there more places to visit, more materials to collect? We Hana aren't the only people who love teaching lessons. Please, I don't want to think about that now. I was worried sick enough imagining what would happen if I couldn't get the feathers. Well, you've earned a bit of a rest. Return to Okehanu and we'll deliver the feathers to you after the priestess has blessed them. And that part at least was no ruse. If you don't mind, I'd like to go to cause. I feel I should offer one more prayer to Key. Very well, Kiarla. Why don't you wait at Okehana? I'll bring the feathers, and I'd like to speak with you once more before you go. I maxed my island level and bought what mounts I could, but there is a lockbox exclusive mount that I don't have. Ooh. Wait, I think I know which one you're talking about. What's it? Hold on. Was it this mount? This guy? That's not the lockbox variant. Well, okay, so it was this one, but like the lockbox one. Gotcha. So when did I get this thing? Jesus, a lot of random mounts I haven't actually looked at. There's one that is like patchwork. I see. Okay. Pretty much, I maxed out my island sanctuary as well, and I've just been kind of using it to get myself money. Anyway, we warp all the way back again. There's another bait that's right here, dude, so we can go do that. Also, you do not have the mount that I showed? Oh, sweet. Okay, so I have progress a little further than you have. Let's go do that bait real quick. This way? Yeah. I need some EXP. I'm just too consistent to buy it. I see. I just kind of followed whatever the Discord was telling me to do. I found an Island Sanctuary Discord that has like a bot that tells you exactly what you should put inside of it, like to get the most profit for the week. And I just kind of do that. Reads and needs. All right, yo, what up? Oh. Yeah, that's right. I'm grabbing all of them. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh, I literally was about to hit the thing. No. No, I was pressing. I was gonna hit it. I was gonna hit Bloodbath. I was gonna get all that health back. I wasn't fast enough. They do a lot of damage. Do I still get the EXP from this? Does it count? I helped. Oh man. Can you add me to that Discord? Yeah, I can do that after the stream. I just need to res. Anyone got a res? Anyone at all? Oh, what? There's someone going. Okay. Absolute Shad. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Round 2. Well, I did pull 11 on a fake Grand Order for giggles, and I got copies of Summer of Artoria Altar. Nice. Cool. Quick bait done. Totally didn't die during it. Y'all didn't see that. Got my cheeks clapped. No, y'all didn't see anything. No one clipped that. Let's go finish up this quest. Yo, what up? Now that your rite of passage is behind us, allow me to offer my thanks for your help. I would also offer my apologies for making you party to our little deception. I would have told you everything, but I don't think that ending would have been quite so effective as it did. I agree, and I'm grateful things turned out the way they did. The lessons I learned here will guide me as I become acquainted with all of Tural's peoples. Speaking of which, the next leg of my journey awaits. May we meet again. Oh my god, just tap back into the stream and this is the most sensory overloading image I've ever seen. What is happening? I was fighting a bunch of stuff and then I died. MMO stuff. Level 650, interesting. A boiled alpaca steak, why not? Quest done. I like a little cute little side quest like that. Cool. Give me a decent amount of XP too. Yeah, Fish, if you ever get a chance to play this game, I highly recommend it. This is just like super high level stuff that you're gonna be dealing with. Early game, it's nowhere near like this. I just need more fates. There's one over here. I think I don't know if I can make it to boss fate. Yeah, it's a really, really good game. You would like it a lot. I guarantee when I tell this to all my friends who have a passing interest in this game, I always tell them, I guarantee there is going to be something in this game that catches your attention. There's going to be someone or something or some aspect or some side quest that you or journey that you go through and you'd be like, oh, that's why people like this. I treat A Realm Reborn as the litmus test for this game, right? Because some people don't have the patience to like sit there and read and click right into a lot of it. Ow! I don't have the mental bandwidth to play MMOs. I only play block game, unfortunately. I see. But what I'm trying to say is that the thing with this game being an MMO, yes, it's an MMO, but it's more on the RPG side of the MMO, where most of it is just reading like it's a classic RPG, and you get immersed into a story, and that's what drives you to keep playing through the game, right? I got super into the story early on after as soon as Heavensward started, because a Realm Reborn, I admit, is not very new player friendly. It's the kind of thing where you gotta slog through a little bit in order for you to understand the basics of the game. Like, there's a lot of things that happen in the story that they get set up much, much later that is absolutely necessary in order for the game to exist as it is today. Without a Realm Reborn, it would not be as fun. I'm just barely making it over to this boss fight. I say if you ever get to give it a chance, try the free trial. It's free. You don't have. There's no time limit, and it's a very easy game to get into. All things considered. And bam, dragon kick. I'm afraid of what this guy's actually going to do, because he has a cone and he keeps turning around randomly. Stop moving him. I don't have the range for this. There we go. It actually includes code. That meme is a bit outdated now. You gotta include Stormblood. It includes Heavenwards and Stormblood with its critically acclaimed writing. It's free. But no, I highly recommend this game as like a very first MMO for people to do. See, how I got into this game was actually kind of funny. I was jumping around to a lot of MMOs trying to see what in the world is the hype about them. Because I originally started with like what was it? It was like an anime style one. I forgot the name of it. Phantasy Star was the first one I ever tried, and I was like, I am not the target demographic for this game at all. I realized very quickly that this is like for the hyper weebs. I like anime. Don't get me wrong. I have fun with it, but I don't have the patience to. Oh, this I can actually warp to. I don't have the patience to do that kind of. The next one I tried was Elder Scrolls Online. I thought that one was going to be the catalyst for why I would like MMOs, or at least explain a little bit of it. Because I really like Skyrim, so I was like, Elder Scrolls Online, why not? I could go travel to all the lands and be Khajiit, all that stuff, whatever. Yeah, I quickly realized that game is terrible. It's microtransactions up the wazoo, and it looks ugly. It's just one of the ugliest games I've ever played. I don't know why they did it. They had to do it to him like that. It was real cringe, and I was having a really hard time. And 14 was the last one I attempted with, because I have a vague interest in Final Fantasy because I play Kingdom Hearts. I want you. I want you. I want you too. This time I'm not going to get ganked because I'm ready. I'm gonna hold that thought for a second because now I'm fighting. Oh jeez. Avoid that AoE. Final Fantasy VII Remake plays a lot like Kingdom Hearts. I wouldn't know. I never played a single Final Fantasy VII version. I just know about it through cultural osmosis. Cool. We're very close to being to leveling up. I'm looking forward to that. Honestly, I don't think MMOs are the type of game I enjoy, really. I play games a lot, but I'm kind of just bad at them, so I mainly play single-player stuff that I can mod and customize as much as I want. Well, to be fair, and Ko can back me up on this. 14, at least in the very beginning, is a very single-player heavy game. I was mentioning this earlier, where there's an RPG element to it, right? Because it's a role-playing game first and foremost, just with multiplayer in it. So you can easily play this game completely solo if you really wanted to, and completely ignore that multiplayer aspect. But it's obviously always going to be better with more people. But this game is definitely one of those single-player focused mostly stuff. This entire expansion was a single-player game for me so far. Exactly. So we're even like in the most recent thing. You can play this solo and it completely blow out people. Like I said, if you're not into it, no one's gonna force you to play it. But it's cool that you're at least taking a little bit of interest to it, because we will talk to you about it. Yeah, yay, duty support. Yeah, you get NPCs that can help you with anything that requires more people, so you're okay. I'm just waiting for more fates to spawn in areas I can do. Let me see here. Let me go to the other side. I'm very close to being 91. I want to continue the MSQ. There's a boss bait down here. How long is it? 3%? Okay. I think I can make that. Go like... Wait, no. I was going the right way. Yeah, it'll, I will info dump about my special interest and you cannot stop me. Understandable. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing. But no, I personally don't force people to play this game. I just highly recommend it. If you need something that can kill a lot of time, like, I think my play time 120 days, 10 hours, and 44 minutes. I'm nowhere near done with anything in this game. If you just need something to kill the time, 100% I recommend this game. There's a lot of time wasting things in this. I'm coming, guys. I went in. I see your message. Just give me 1 second. Bye, boss. It's just a regular griffin, it looks like, so it's not too big of a deal. We got a tank. Bam. Boom, bam, bam. He has a lot of health, though. We need more people. %. I hate that we're still using, like, what is this, the Run Reborn battle, a boss battle theme? I wish we were using like a new one. Got him. All right. Did I level up? No, not yet, but close. Okay. So, let's see here. First thing, all of my time sinks are games that I love explaining to people, but I absolutely would never recommend anyone to play. I totally understand that. everyone's got different interests when it comes to video games. I was thoroughly surprised with this one when I first started playing it. I really didn't know anything about MMOs, let alone Final Fantasy. Like I said, the only experience I've had with it was from Kingdom Hearts, and which are fine games. I absolutely love them, right? I'm playing 2 on the channel right now, but my thing is that I really didn't particularly like any of the Final Fantasy games. I played like the first one. Well, that's how I am with Fate Grand Order. I played the first one, and I was like, maybe. I could kind of see the RPG. It's just a classic RPG style thing. Then I tried like the beginning of 7. I was like, because that's like the one everyone won't shut up about. And I was like, this is garbage. You guys actually like this? I don't know. Maybe it's because I played the original PlayStation version. I was just like off put by the way it looked. It looked really bad for a PlayStation game. I've played better looking PlayStation games. Well, that's a cliff. The info dump, but then don't say whatever you do, don't play it. But I don't know. I just never personally had an interest in any of the Final Fantasy games, and they could be amazing games. I don't know. It's just not for me. I think we're defending something. Okay. Let me in that. Get that XP bonus. That should be the level up I need, actually. No, I didn't contribute enough. Come on, what was that? 67? That's nothing. Y'all working too fast. I can't go over here yet. Wish I could get over here. Turning area. It leads over here too. I was robbed. Okay. I'm literally like a sneeze away from leveling up. I'm so mad. I guess just kind of wait over here. Guess we can do some more of the blue quests. Knock those out. I think this one blue quest should just be enough. Yo, what up? Prices of corruption. Sir, 5 ads back to back. I don't control the ads. I'm sorry. This is something that Twitch forces on me if I want to keep my monetization. If you don't like the ads, the subscription. That's the only thing I can say. That's just how Twitch works. That's how they get money from you. Instead of giving it to them, give it to me. Ow. Hey, I recognize you. You're Kiara. Yes, I've heard about you. A companion to the third promise, and a most dependable individual. Name's Napoli. Oh my god! Oh my god! You're so best. And I'll have you know that I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say so myself. Indeed, I believe your meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for one singular purpose: the exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for just a moment. Feast your eyes on these crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extraction from remote regions of Eorzea and shine a brilliant orange hue, quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals, no? For you, I'm willing to offer them for the low price of 1 pel in the millions column. The night highway robbery. It's night highway robbery at this valuation, but anything for a friend of the third promise. I mean, I actually have this. Oh, for such a low price, that'd be a fool to refuse. You see that? I don't see you reaching for your coin purse. Strange. Considering how much it set me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? I literally explain how primals work. You mean these things make demons? Just smashes the crate. Let me see if I get this right. Not only are corrupted creatures commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile. And in the past, you once used such crystals to gather with an elemental converter to do battle with the powerful entities you call. Actually, I called that. That is really funny. I actually didn't know that's what this conversation was leading to. What's more, you kept them in a worded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects. All of which is to say, no practical use for such crystals have been discovered, meaning no one with a sense would ever bother to mine them. The peddler who sold these crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed that they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him. Having never seen the crystals of their like, who could blame me? But if they really have no use... No, have I? No plea the lucky have been swindled? Yeah. Rip. Idiot. Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Kiara? I need someone I can trust, and that you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you have no interest, feel free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me over, I'll be here waiting. Quest accepted. These are bombs from the bomb factory. They explode. You're willing to help then? Wonderful. You are truly a kind-hearted soul. Now, before I go and confront the merchant who sold me these crystals, I'd like to look into the potential uses for them in Tural. For instance, crystals are in high demand amongst Turali mages, who make extensive use of them in their rituals. And I just so happen to know a spellcaster amongst the distillery's guard. I'd like you to speak with them about the corrupted crystals and gauge their interest in purchasing. In the meantime, I'll see about procuring a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects. For your explanation, preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely impossible, but finding the requisite materials for warding vessels should be well within my abilities. The mage you're looking for is an individual of the Bonawa tribe. If you happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you found them. Alright. Bow-bearing guard. No. I don't think that's you, but I'll talk to you anyway. Unusual crystals? Not interested. I prefer to keep my distance from such peculiarities. Love how you can still talk to them. On sword wielding. Talk to you too. Huh? I don't know the first thing about crystals. I'm not an artist nor a mage. Somewhere in this general area should be a crystal. Like a dude with a staff. Staff-bearing individual. You like magic, clearly. Hello. Intriguing. I never heard these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I'll not deny they pique my curiosity. But I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing them. If they are as volatile as you say, there's little to be done with crystals whose very nature can change on a whim. Well, you've been scammed. Wait, did I just get a message? Oh, I accidentally did a macro. Didn't mean to do that. My crafting macro got triggered on accident because I pressed the wrong button. Yo, what up? Excuse me. So not even the mage was interested. Nevertheless, I thank you for speaking with them on my behalf. It seems you were right. These crystals really are worthless. I may be unable to make back what I've lost, but there's still one thing I can do. Kiara, I wish to stop that Inquilius peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? Do I get to beat him up? What a relief. Allow me to offer you a small token of my thanks. When you have a moment to spare, please come see me again. We must stop him before he has a chance to swindle anyone else. Get my level up. Ah. That's a level up. I don't think I'm going to continue this quest, but I want to go back to doing the MSQ. So I'll keep this in the back of my back pocket. Back to Tural. I'm going to eat a chip. You cannot stop me. That's a good chip. Oh, she's over here. Yeah. I'm sorry. I love the big band music of this place. It's so catchy. The success of others. We were a bit sidetracked, but now we're back on course. We've now won keystones from both Feet Reeds and the Feet of Gold. The Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Certainly that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Gul Jaja's journey, and as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Let's visit the Giant's Nest. Like Tural said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. No, the Hoktoi is in the upper reaches of Urukrachama. Unless you're keen on scaling cliffs, I'll have to take the long way route through Kaz. This route takes us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need to all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we'll call upon the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Oh yeah, that's right. This is destroyed. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There's an alternative, but requires preparation. Until it is ready, you can rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Alright, I guess I wait. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I'll see to the arrangements. Well, it seems that we have some free time on it, so let's make the most of it. Free time? I just used all my free time to do the quest again. I'll need to get my axe repaired. I nicked a blade pretty badly when I took a swung at Bakujaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachu Mecha man. That word. He's he's a good person to know. Take him along. Sure. Let's go then. I get to spend more time alone with Wook. It's a happy day. Ready? Marks of Bakugo, like a Megami are to the east, on the other side, base side of Battery. Adventure continues. There's a way for us to talk over here. How's it going? Auntie's Tacos. What a name. This is Auntie's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely T-Soul. If you're after the best tacos in Tural, this place sits on the top of X-Blob Thai. You say that they're promised, but you only ever eat old Barack Evru's food. Buy mine for a change. It's alright, T-Soul. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'll stop by stop by for a bite once the contest is over. Can I buy them now? No? Why can't I buy tacos? I need a replacement food. I've just been eating grilled carp. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine day? Well met, Rupley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. You have handed me nothing. Yes, this has been shipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, are we? Or something like that. Can you fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering artisans and ask this question? Just child's play. We have it prepared for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Kiara, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. Brought her here to meet you, actually. Though I thought she might have a reason to visit Waka Shmekami sooner or later. Now allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropi, a humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Kiara. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Hello. You're new. I've seen that man somewhere before. I haven't. Have I seen him? Wait, have I? Oh, that was the dude on the boat. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about it. I thought it was just a throwaway NPC. I would not have remembered him without that flashback. That's really bad. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over? Well, I remember. I spoke with him too. Bonjin Thane. Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it, then. Why are you here? As to say. And he's gone. Just like that. We're so close. We're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if you could use someone to talk to. I'd say we go and ask. Let me know about by Link Pearl if you find him first. Cool. I'm bouncing in my seat. I love this town theme. It's so good. Believe me, I haven't unlocked yet, unfortunately. I would love to do leaves. Let's see here. Somewhere here, maybe? It would make sense. Don't see him. He's hiding. Where you at, bro? I was thinking maybe if I follow the crowd of people, I might find him, but... Oh, hey. Oh, that's the kid. That's right. From the meme. Look at that boy. Oh, and they're off. Bye-bye. There's just, here he is. There's just so many people, my game is lagging so hard. I'm gonna eat another chip. One sec. Alright. Alright. You're in comparison with the Wrath of Rapoli, but wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship? You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Why'd you run off like that? Did you have business with Pulley or not? Please, you need to concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg you, do not ask me to explain. Do not! Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You were too kind. So be it. I suppose I could share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tural, I worked as a goldsmith of the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ul'dah, Esmail's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but the days passed and everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre! I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me. And without a veneer of bravado, I tried to put forth, soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet, as you witness, I lack the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel and served us a full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then, you have experience on my predicament? Of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undesirably superior peers? Well, when you put it that way, just like me, for real, for real. Not me. I'm Wukulmat, the third promise of Tural, daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. What of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? You know, that's a sage advice. I like that. You cannot measure your worth by the success of others. That is a really, really smart line. Don't ever do that, friends. Whoever in the chat, don't do this. Don't put yourself down because you don't think you're good enough. It's one of the reasons I started streaming. Because I know that... I mean, like, deep down, you know that it's not going to be super popular. But the 3 people who are watching right now, it means a lot just having people here to talk to. You guys are awesome. And it feels like even the little bit of stuff that I do in stream gives someone a smile or entertains them. Right? It means a lot. Shit streamer. Thank you, man. I know. I'm fantastic. You guys are awesome. I love you all. You were in an ad? Oh, okay. But no, never measure your worth by the success of others. That is a very smart line. And just because there are other people that are going to be better than you and stuff, that's just life. Learn to move past it and do what you can. Be proud of yourself. That's what I will always do. Actually, you know, we were in a heart-to-heart. It'll be in the VOD later, so if you want to rewind it, you can. How can I not? Surely my work does. My work not. Could my work not meet the same exacting standards? No new commissions will be forthcoming. What is then the point of my becoming a goldsmith? It's to be creative, to have a passion. Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft, just as he did. Now this is hitting home. I love that. I really like this dialogue, man. This is how I feel right now with the whole stream. Always remember, have a humble beginning. You'll look back on it fondly, and you'll remember I was there, and look at me now. Perhaps I should give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me what is truly important. Just do what makes you happy. Don't let people stop you. What is truly important. And what's truly important is to do what makes you feel good about yourself. I stream because I have fun doing it. I know I'm not the best at it, but who cares? This is great. Yeah, what's up, Whoop? Oh, sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fortune Tines is giving himself another chance. You got meat. Where did you get this? I'm going to eat it, but where did you get it? I can't help but wonder if Fortune Tine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk to Rapi. Yeah, I know my streams aren't the best. That's like thousands of other people that you could be watching, but the fact that you chose of all people to come out, say hello, chat, just to chill. I like that. It's fun. It makes it all worth it in the end. I'm not really here to become famous or anything like that. I'm here to have fun and enjoy myself. That's what streaming's all about, especially playing video games. If it isn't fun, why not bother? Same thing if you were in VC. Yeah. This time I wasn't going to be in VC because it was lagging out my game even more than before. I don't know why. I just don't really have Discord open right now. It just does not like me. No, you weren't super disrupted. No, it was fun. It's great to have another voice. Oh, it's good to have to talk to people. So it's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. I don't mind talking to people. I have fun with it. That's actually motivating. I think I'm gonna go draw big furry women now. Thank you. You're very welcome. Ray, accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fortune, and I am a goldsmith from the old in faraway Orsia. I realize that this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Whatchapekamekali. If you'll have me. I'll ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. That's what it's all about, baby. So that's what it was about. You're looking for work. Consider yourself hired. What can make a me is always in need in skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful, but you were. Had you not come speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. You can tell this is a fantasy game. The names are funny. I can't read any of them. I can't read in general. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Rapuli? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of which make him like an artisan. Because imagine going out to a shop and asking for a job and told, sure, can you start tomorrow? Walk into Walmart, hey, you hiring? Yeah, can I come? No. It's like, why? Because he didn't do it online. What's online? The true male fantasy. I love that look. I want that screenshot of that. Hold up. I'm gonna save this. Yep. Don't mind me. Hold up. I like that. That's a classic Wook face. Make an emote out of that. Well, good luck to you, Fortune. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to take you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. We don't want to keep Ernville waiting. The way they blink is like they're staring directly into a sun lamp. We'll get so many emote-worthy expressions. I know. Stop crowding me. That's too many of you. God. Getting surrounded by goobers. eating my frames. What up, Aaronville? Let's do it. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Was this supposed to be voice acted? Or no? Look there. That is my big plan. A boat. Wait, what? What even is that? Yeah, what is that? You say it like we should know. It's a panuti. Should be pulling our boat upriver. I don't even know she won't thrash her bow and sink us instead. They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now pupuntis. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide, then. The dread of her going on water again. What? Did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat? Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Ugh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kaz rode to these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use for Tural now at peace, so I was mostly able to borrow one of them from which to remain. I didn't consider it ditchable, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make the landing difficult. Wait, does it fly? No, I refuse to believe it flies. It doesn't make any sense. It's a boat. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Kona! Ow! Oh well, ow. He's come back with a vengeance. Ow. He's beating me. No. Lamati. Traveling up the river. Ow. Traveling up the river, I presume. Oh. He's been building them up. Oh. Ow. Why? No, now you're both doing it. No. Ow. Please. What did I do? I'm sorry, I don't know how to read. Ow. Ow, God. Ow. This is an abuse. I'm getting ganged up on. You missed. Ha! Punishment for its crimes. You missed. I win. My win on that. It seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you managed despite undertaking the contest alone. Yep. I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. No shot! My friends, it's been, well, not that long. No way! They have been helping him this entire time? That's crazy. Beat the kobold for not being the party mascots. Thancred, Oriange, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I heard much of the incomparable archons during the time at my studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought, who better to recruit to my cause? I contacted the Scholar to arrange an introduction with these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They would be who would be his assistants was both. Oh God, I forgot this Oriange. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus, the Dankard and I received the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as invitations born of magic tech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. Was it money? Please tell me it was money. A few. The nation of Tural spans the entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we are working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He is even more opaque than Urianji is at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We'll be on our way. It's Thancred. Why would it be money? I don't know. Thancred is motivated by women. That's a cat guy, though, isn't it? That's a dude. Right? Yep. Wait, I have one more question before you leave. Kona and Wook are vying for the throne. As Kona's interest, does that mean you resolved to defeat all opponents, including us? We are sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. Interesting. We intend to hold nothing back, and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. Now we win. The bro duo. They have arrived. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I'd rather walk than risk the confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. To be honest, I was also a realm reborn thinker that was just, ladies. To post heaven, where it's like, well, they got less. I like girls, lean more toward dad crit energy. I love that. Dad crit. It's true I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Arnville has chosen for us. I leave the handling of the punity to me. Should the other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although it may be wise to at least have one of us sit up front with Arnville, just in case. I like to stay on deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take my chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Tural will stand on guard with Kiarla. The nod. I'll keep Arnville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to the threats than Alpno. Thank you. If the fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. And I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. It's so ready. This is what I think it is. I have a feeling. I think I know what this is. Let the hunt begin. This is what I think it is. It is! The first dungeon, baby! Code, did you want to join in on this? I don't know if you can date us into travel to help me out, but I would love to do this first dungeon with you. Do you want to join in, or it might take a moment? I don't mind the wait. That's fine. It gives me a minute to take a quick little break. I gotta stretch a bit. Primal Lamia, I think you can join. Oh, what is your character's name, by the way? I'll go ahead and add you. And let me boot up Discord so I can hear you, so we can communicate. There it is. Magic Conch. Alright. Give a wild guess what my character's name is. I don't know how. I don't know how to. Is it spelled the same as your username on Twitch? Is it? Because if it is, then I'll go with that. You gotta remember, I'm a bit silly. You know, it now just dawned on me that I should probably be doing this dungeon as a healer. What level is this? It's level 91, of course it is. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this as a healer because my white mage... Well, okay, my white mage is close. It's 1-to-1 for my Discord, okay. While I wait, I can do like a couple of quick quests to try to get my white mage to level 91. I think it'll be better for the queue, unless you would think that I could just stick with Monk. What do you think? You should be fine with Monk. Okay. I'll just wait for you to join in. I'll be by the 8th, right? Somewhere where it isn't like incredibly laggy. Too many people. Oh god, gives me time to stretch. Oh, quick little 5-minute break while I wait for him to join us. I'm on the Falcon right now in the party chat, so whenever you're ready. I think this will be the first time we've actually queued together, right? Just wrapped up my cutscene. Bet. Sweet. I'm down for it. Oh, someone died. That's unfortunate. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, let me fix up my monk flame a little bit. All of my glamours have been like completely thrown out the window because it's unfortunate that we were kind of gaslit a little bit into thinking that because Wook can wear a hat, right? We are able to that Fuma Hrothgar can't, but no, they cannot wear hats. We wear headbands though. I was like so excited, like I can have a beast race that looks this good and have a cool hat on top of it. Absolutely, but yeah. Ow. Sansi, how's it going? Ow. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing it right. You cannot travel to Lamia. Why? Is it just straight up saying no? Is it because it's full? We could meet in the middle. Where do you want to meet? I love that sexy sax. Gotta love it. Where do you think that we could meet? Yeah, Aether and Primal cannot be traveled to, but Dynamis can be. Okay, then I'll go do that real quick. I was just fixing up my glamour for you real quick because I don't think I'll be able to do it when I data center travel. Get this. I want to change this to my eye patch. Where is it? Monk. Where's my monk? There it is. Headband? Maybe. That just looks silly. I actually haven't seen what some of my monk outfits look like. I'm like, ow! Why? Storm, I'll cut you. No. Why do you abuse me? What did I do? What did I do? So, ow. Why do you beat me? What did I do? Why? No. Please. I'm just changing an outfit. Oh my god. Why? What did I do? Like, actually, what did I do? The yip sound effect got broke because you guys beat me up so much. You cried the whole time, so you kept beating me. That doesn't make any sense. You beat me, right? And then I cry because you're beating me, so you beat me more. Alright, so you said... Oh, I gotta scroll up a bit now. You said Dynamis?
Just, like, because of the launch. To prevent people from flooding. Your stream broke for a second.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. It was a lag. I got a notification. It should be back, right?
Yeah, it's up. It's
yeah,
up.
Okay, sorry. I apologize for that. It was a bit of a lag spike. Okay.
Yeah. Dynamis is looking like it's the only data center we can
meet up
over.
at. If it's a lock,
materia,
if it's a lock, then I don't want to completely like prevent myself from actually being able to play on my own world. I live here.
Yeah, that's my concern too, because I'm just like, Saturn's my home.
I think I should be okay. If not, I guess I'll be sticking on Dynamis for a little bit, just kind of hang out there. I just won't be able to access anything.
What won't you be able to access?
Well, my house, my retainers.
Oh shit! Yeah, those are things.
Yeah.
Those are things that do be world locked.
Here, let me go ahead and try. I'll go ahead and log out. Let me Oh, we're getting flashbang again. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh.
Don't you love the sudden blink to wake?
Ow.
You know, Ammo, you right. Who needs a house and who needs retainers?
Well, you said it was Dynamis, right?
Yeah, Dynamis works.
Where do you want to meet up in Dynamis?
We could do Marilith or Kraken. Because I'm not really partial to any of them.
I don't know. A Kraken, I guess. Just grab a random one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh wait, okay. You take some minutes. You cancel the product. You want me to log on to go? Yeah, that's fine. Estimated travel time less than 1 minute. Cool. It's like no one here.
Yeah, that's what mine's saying.
Oh, here goes the flashbang. Oh my god. You were trained to live in holes in the ground. You spelled holes wrong, Storm, but alright. Holes in the ground, so yeah, who needs a house? I have arrived.
I'm Dynamis now, yeah.
Alright. We be gaming together.
Ooh. Oh, look at that 14-player queue.
16-player queue for me.
Haha, it's because I'm... Believe it or not, I'm probably player 15.
Shut up, I only just awoke. Brain not braining. Well, we got an entire extra hour on this stream, so I'm glad that you were able to make it.
I mean, Ammo, what brain?
Oof. Got him.
That marine brain?
I've been pinged. I can't speak. I don't speak that language. What are you saying? Yeah, no, membership renewal. I'm working on that. Okay. Friends list. Player search. You. Okay, so it's the exact same on Discord or Twitch. Okay.
We agree on Kraken, right?
Yeah, I'm on Kraken. Kothar. Oh, I see Kothar Blackclaw. Is that you?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, you're just standing right there. I didn't even see you. Hello.
Yeah.
You blended in. There you go. You have been added.
Friend request. I don't know if we can do cross data center parties, like on the norm. Like I know we can. What's it called? I know we can do instances together cross data center. But I don't know, like, if you can party cross data center.
You get a hug.
Where's my plethora of emotes? You know, head pats.
Dungeons Dawntrail. Alright. Are you ready to just jump right in? You're gonna be tank for this?
Oh yeah. No, right. This is my only level job.
Dude, same.
Believe it or not.
Wow, that was instantaneous.
Believe it or not, I've just been shit rushing the story as a Dark Knight.
As long as you're having fun, that's what matters.
Yeah, I told you you'd be fine as a monk. You have a tank with you.
Oh, I burped. That was
really You forget about tank privilege?
First time here, let's go.
I'm also absolutely using you for Wondrous Tales reset.
Really? Oh, okay. Lurk. Alright. Thanks for lurking, man. It's great to have you here. It's so unfortunate you started lurking the moment we start doing combat now, but alright. Alright, let's dance. Oh, I'm really rusty on some dungeons.
We on a boat. Oh man, pressure's on. I haven't done this is my second, like, not, what's it called? Not duty support dungeon run.
So you're dealing with the whims of your teammates now?
Yeah. Now I'm whims of my teammates. Now I can't just like start dozing off because I'm bored. And
yeah, I actually try.
Duty support only supports single pulls.
We're pulling all of it.
Yeah, now I actually have to work. Hey, I'll pop some cooldowns once we're out of this little boat.
This is the first time here, so no spoilers for what's coming up. I want to know.
I mean, no, the entire dungeon is this boat. I promise.
It is? Okay, I believe you.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just this for
it's
the
just,
next.
It's just a battle
minutes.
rush.
It's just defend boat for the next 15 minutes. I think you commented on it before, but yeah. Behold my armor set, my glamour for the area.
Uh-oh, are we crashing into them? It's him.
The taco stomper, get him!
Time to die. You have lots of living privileges. You broke my taco.
I'm trying to pull them together. Hey, stop fucking with the healer. Oh no, it's fucking with the samurai.
I didn't punching him in the back.
I was gonna say health getting spicy. It really wasn't. It was only at 50%. I used a single cooldown. I used 2 cooldowns. I'm not gonna judge the healer. Anything more than 0 is more than 0.
Oh, I just did a double uppercut. That felt really good. Let's go.
I really like that they fused Blood Weapon with Delirium, except now Blood Weapon isn't 5 charges. So I don't get as much MP steal.
Tripling our boat was a cowardly move. We're losing speed. Oh, so we do have to disembark, alright.
Oh.
Combat is real.
I was about to talk shit on you. I was about to be like, man, look at this monk just now popping sprint.
You don't understand how happy I am to finally do some dungeoning. I want some good ones.
Oh, I don't understand. You sure? I've just been rushing. I've been rushing while doing so much story, just waiting for dungeons and trials. By the way, that's a constant. Let me move the boss a little bit for you.
No, I'm good. I'm okay.
I'll just say you can get your positional.
Ah, jeez. This is a little hard. I'm not actually gaming. Sorry if I can't commentate much. I'm trying to stay alive. Monk requires my actual concentration sometimes.
I'm okay. Why do you think I play tank? What's the concentrate?
What does this mean? What am I doing? Let's just avoid. Alright.
That's just super squishy, like, I don't normally pick them up. Or I didn't during the duty finder.
Oh, I'm having so much fun as Monk again. Oh my god, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been able to do level 90 Monk content in forever. I get to press all my fun buttons.
You're not doing level 90 monk, but monk content. You're doing 91 monk content.
I haven't unlocked any level 90 skills, like level 91 skills yet. All right. That's like the weirdest spot for me to be sitting at. But all right.
Fucking yeah, I'll eat that. Cause I want my monks to get max uptime for his positionals.
And he's dead, just like that. Hey, Sansi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for chatting. Sorry for not responding sooner. Your terror requires me to have a phone number linked to my accounts. I've been having issues with that, but I just gotta sort it out. Oh, sweet. I'm glad you're able to get that all sorted out. Security is absolutely important on my channel. I don't want anyone to get their account stolen. But anyway, welcome. I'm doing great. I'm playing Dawntrail for the first time. I'm enjoying all the new stuff. This is the first time in this dungeon, as you can see. It's always awesome having friends, more people to join. Glad you're doing it well as well. Apologies if I can't see your messages too much because I am in a lot of combat right now.
It's being in combat. It's pretty cringe.
Oh my god, ow. That hurt. I'm okay though. I actually almost died there. You didn't see that? No way, they animated a ladder?
Right? They didn't just throw us off the cliff.
That's crazy.
Oh, look. Oh, did you see him? Look. Oh, you lagged behind. You missed it. Thancred cut us off.
Well, you did? I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that collapse was because Thancred was like, sorry about this, and then did double down and
oh, what?
caused the occasion.
What? They're clones of us? I'm taking this one. This one's mine. Where are you going?
Oh, I didn't even notice they were clones of us when I did this the first time. That's a cool detail. I appreciate you.
Yeah, there's
You
still
see
one
something?
on me, though. You didn't grab this one.
Oh, bring it here.
I'm working on that. I just don't have sprint.
My initial aggro grab is always single to 2 AoEs.
Okay. Get up. Yeah, you're done. You're done, son. Sit down. Of all the things that they had to animate with the whole ladder thing, why did they make it look so weird? That's a completely new animation I've never seen before. Who finds a ladder like this? What is this thing? He's new.
It's a modified version of the what's it called? The Gobu.
The Gobi? Really?
It's the Gobu, yeah. If you look at how it walks and whatnot, and its face.
Okay, I'm familiar with this attack. Hey, Adsmith, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Someone just used limit without me?
I mean, we do have a samurai.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to use limit. Drought the dance invigorates the roots. Oh. I don't know what, I guess still stand here? Oh my god.
Well, everyone had to say that a little more. Except the samurai who just decided to eat it. You know, healers just and whatnot, right?
Yep. Got more mimics. Still going? Yes, I am. It's going to be lasting a little bit longer than normal today.
It's just because he's so excited for the dungeon.
Oh, absolutely. Give me an excuse to punch kick things. I want to do it.
You know, I was feeling bad because the only limit I put on that tank buster was my TBN. After seeing how little damage it did, I don't feel bad anymore. That was a bad hit.
Are these shorts? Oh, I want those. Yeah, the shorts. Let's go.
No, my 52 was garbage.
Those are actually really good shorts too. I like this.
I got everything else though.
They're maiming too, so I think I can wear them. No, I can only wear on striking. That's right. But hey, more things for me to work with. More cosmetics. There's never been really that many good shorts. That is a big pull you were doing. Good lord.
No, it's just a double. Listen, I'm excited. I haven't fucking double pulled since the last dungeon, but this is also my second time double pulling this expansion. I'm just big ol' excitement.
Thanks for lurking, Asfit. I see that. Oh my god. now. So many things got thrown. Oh, what are you? You're ugly. What is this thing? Is that the boss?
Looks like a bug to me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like some variant of a gnat or something.
It's ugly. I don't like it.
Oh, I didn't mean to use that ability. Well, cool. Now
We're
one
committed now.
Now one of my self heals is on super cooldown. Enjoy the slow, asshole. If you ever find yourself accidentally tanking something,
Yep.
arm's length, if it's an ad, will put slow on it.
I know. I'm busy doing literally everything else a monk does. So give me a sec.
Yeah, no, I was just letting you know in case the situation arises.
It's still ugly. I don't like this thing. Apex Predator Apollyon. Interesting. I'm gonna eat a chip for lunch. Alright, let's dance.
Let me actually admit this real quick.
They gave Monk a healing ability for the party, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, there's an AoE heal I can do for you guys. It's not very strong, but I can do it.
That's weird.
I like the new notification, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was neat.
Oh, I don't want to be here. Ooh!
Do you not have a ranged hit?
No, I'm a monk.
What do you mean?
Monk does not have a ranged ability.
Even
Punch. That's what I do.
Even what's it called? Even rogues have a ranged hit.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that luxury. What part of I punch does not translate?
Listen, punch the air so hard it creates a projectile. It's not that hard.
The best I got is like a sort of mild long range Kamehameha, okay?
Also, I love how they made a trait for level 98 tanks that increases the duration of reprisal.
Jeez, this man's fast. I'm faster.
Which,
I press them buttons.
Actually terrifies me for the raid tier. Because why do I need to say a 30-second reprisal?
You never know.
Oh, I think I do know, and I think that reason is...
Oh, I hate this. What is this? Oh. Okay. I was trying to dodge that.
The reason is they're going to do spaced out...
I hate the fact that this one moves, dude. Oh my god.
They're going to do spaced out multi AoEs. Oh, our healer's down, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I'm playing more defensively.
Let me get some fucking cooldowns so I don't
Got
die.
him. Good stuff. Feels good. Feels real good.
Oh!
What?
Oh, I hadn't seen this. Minion.
What? Wait, there's a minion here? No way.
I got a 53. Get wrecked, me.
I don't know. I didn't know there was a minion from this. This is the first dungeon of the expansion. What?
Yeah, ever since, like, I want to say it was Stormblood or Shadowbringers, every dungeon has a minion.
It's a dude. I got it.
I'm so upset right now. You know, just because of that, I'm doing the healer of the player calm.
You can't even give it to me. We're in the same party.
I know.
I got a sick minion. I wonder how much this is selling for.
You know what? You may have. Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
I show interest in wanting minion. I wonder how much this sells for immediately.
But money. But money. Couple million
this
for the
is as far as
single
you can
minion.
go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
I mean, you're absolutely right. Since this is early access, it's absolutely going to go for outrageous.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Just sell it for like 200 million.
It ain't even on the market board.
It isn't?
On this world.
Wait, really? I wish I could sell stuff here now.
Let's see, what's the history on it? 200,000.
200,000
on this world.
Wow, that's actually really good for a minion.
That's super cheap for a.
I was worried we might not catch up to you. The scavenging universe were dug up by Yokoi in search for gold. Remnants of the excavations can be found throughout the region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you only need to look ahead. With the raging storm that we're in. See, I think this would be pretty if it wasn't raining. The falls were impressive enough for a distance, but it's almost too much now. Yes, amazing. Not let me off. That's funny. No. No more boats.
My friend's Quez is broken.
It's what?
They have a bot that checks that like is constantly pinging all market boards with inquiries.
Oh, interesting.
So you can ping it and compare the price against the entire data centers.
Are you
market board?
You're not right. Oh, I just burped in my mouth again. I'm sorry. I should be
trying to check my my home data centers. Market board for how much it sells.
Because if I should just sell it now, get a huge profit, and just like watch it like drop down to like 1,000 later, it'll be really funny. I should be surprised if she was, even when the nausea were all spent.
That is what I did with the Black Coyote.
Yeah. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Having the strength for a short walk, Lukamont. We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. I promise it's meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. She's doing her best, and that's what we all want. Lukamont. Everyone has weaknesses, Wook. You don't need to beat yourself up over it. Ignore me. This is nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. She makes me feel bad for her. Very well, but if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a candidate for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please, don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But, Tural, Oh. Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Yes! That's a truth. No.
Except for you.
What do you mean? I've been weak? I took in too much light and nearly exploded. It was really funny.
Nearly exploded? We did explode, sir.
Well, yeah. Everyone's allowed to be weak.
We full-on supernova.
You as well, Kiarla? For sure. I've always believed this is my problem alone. Perhaps you have the right of it. The nod. The iconic Final Fantasy XIV nod. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. It's a drinking game. Take a shot every time the warrior light nods yes. You'd be annihilated at the end of the day. Okay. Unfortunately, I am actually out of time for today. I know. It's tragic.
No, I'm not giving you up. You're stuck here with me. You're stuck here with me now.
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere from the chat, but for the stream, unfortunately, it has been going on a little bit longer than I normally schedule it for. Ow! I know, I wish I could, but I have made promises that I must keep in real life. Let me go ahead and set up in the next raid. Ow.
More stream.
Yeah, I cannot. It's too much. And I also need to eat. I'm dying. So, what I'm gonna do is actually raid out to Just Nofo. He's a good friend of mine. You guys will like him.
Where is it? Come on. I need 2 more cranberries.
You need 2 more.
I need 2 more cranberries.
Unfortunate. But you guys have been an absolute delight. I thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi to me. Seriously, it's been really fun playing this game. I'm gonna continue playing it throughout the week, of course. But I'll definitely stream when I can. Next month is going to be really, really busy for this channel. There's going to be a lot more people that's going to be talking to on stream, doing more games with. Specifically, I'm actually going to be streaming a lot more next month because I have a lot more free time. So I'll let you guys know. Please check up to date on the schedule on my Twitter. I'll keep that up to date. Say hi to Just for me, and I'll see you guys later. All right?
Outrageous.
Have a great afternoon.
Outrageous.